Good morning, class 2. Children, I hope you all are fine. Children, in today's class, we have studied about the parts and functions of a computer. So, here I'm going to just revise it once for you. If you were unable to attend, or if you have not understood properly, or if there was any problem in connectivity, then please do watch this video. Okay. So I am on page number 6, lesson 1, parts and functions of a computer. We know that the main parts of a computer are CPU, monitor, keyboard and mouse. Let's learn about some other parts. About all these parts you have studied in class 1 also, the main parts of the computer. Even some other parts you have studied, but let's see something more about the other parts. Okay. So first is printer. I am sure you all must have seen printers somewhere or the other, because it can be used for taking the printouts and for getting the work which we have done on the computer on paper. Okay, so let's learn about some other parts. Printer prints the work done on by the computer on paper. It means the printer enables you to print document that is shown on the monitor on a piece of paper. Means whatever that we can see on the monitor, we can get its printout using printer. Okay, and why it is required? Because if we are doing work on computer, we may have to use it somewhere else, maybe in a school, maybe in office, maybe in some other departments. So for that, printer is very useful. Okay, it allows us to print documents, and the printed document can be in black or white, or they can be in colored also. Okay, now next part is speakers. Speakers and headphones help you to hear recorded songs, voice, speech, and sounds in a computer. Means speaker and headphones we can use when we want to hear something. Okay, it can be songs, voice, speech, or sounds. Okay, speakers are used when we want other people also to hear, not just us, but others also. And headphone is when we want to hear only ourselves. Okay, we just want to hear individually and we don't want to disturb others. Then next is scanner. Scanner is used to scan your pictures and documents to put them into the paper. Means whatever the function of the printer is, the function of scanner is just opposite to that. In printer, whatever we see on the monitor, we can get on the paper. In a scanner, whatever we see on the paper, whether that is pictures or documents, we can get back on the computer system. Means we can scan it using this kind of machine. Okay, so if we see something on the paper, in any book, in a newspaper, or in any other reference material, we can get on our system using scanner. Now, CD, hard disk, and pen drive are used to store information. These are storage devices, means they can store our information. Okay, now CD, I'm sure you must have seen, even pen drive also you must have seen. And hard disk is generally very sensitive, we use it inside this. So some of you might have seen, or some of you might not have seen. But out of CD and pen drive and hard disk, we can store the maximum amount of data in hard disk. Okay, now CD drive, here the CD drive is there in the CPU box. This is CPU box. CD is kept in the CD drive, which is fixed inside the CPU box. Means we can place the CD here, then we can play it and we can see the contents on the monitor. Then pen drive. Pen drive is put in the USB port, which is fixed inside the CPU box. Means we can put the pen drive here and then we can see the content on the monitor. Hard disk. Hard disk is fixed inside the CPU box. Hard disk is fixed here, and this is the shape of the hard disk. And once it is fixed there, you can see its content on the monitor. Now, UPS stands for uninterrupted power supply. Means uninterrupted means there is no interruption there, there is no disturbance there. uh, Means the power supply is very smooth. Even if the electricity goes off, still it can give the backup, it can support the computer system, okay, by giving it the power. When I was explaining you in first class, I told you that it is just like inverter. Most of you must be having inverter at home. What happens when the electricity goes off? The inverter takes care of the electricity requirement of the house. Same way, when there is a power failure or there is any problem with the electricity, then this UPS provides the power to the computer so that our work is not hampered and the data is intact, it doesn't get lost. It keeps the computer on for some time when the electricity goes off. Okay, it is only for some time because it is charged. When the charging will be over, it will stop functioning. So it keeps the computer on for some time. Okay. Now, do you know earlier floppy disk was used instead of a CD or a pen drive to store work. Floppy disk was somewhere like this, but very light, very little weight it had, and it was used for saving the information and from taking from one place to another. Okay, but now we don't see much of floppy disk. We see these three storage devices. Okay, so today children, you will revise till here, and now we shall meet in the next class. Bye bye.